welcome to Engineers of the Future Remote Learning. My name is Nikki and I am a student at Arizona State University, and I'm going to be your mentor for today's lesson. So our program is going to teach you about science, technology, engineering, and math, and it's called STEM learning. So we're going to do a fun project about the strength of bridges, but first I want to talk to you about why it's important to consider going to college. So going to college, you might discover what interests you, so you can study for your job you want to work at in the future. Earning a college degree can also determine the job you're qualified to get and how much money you can earn from that job. So right now, it's a super competitive job market that's happening, so it's crucial to have a degree to make sure that you have skills and lessons to be able to help with that. In fact, many jobs actually require that you get a college degree. If you don't have one, they actually might not consider hiring you. All right. So the more you learn, the more you can earn. So there's actually several types of degrees that you can get. So there's an associate's degree, which requires about 2 to 3 years of college. Then there's a bachelor's degree, which requires 4 years of college. Then you can go on and get a master's degree. Before you get a master's degree, you have to earn your bachelor's degree, and then you go on for 2 or 3 more years of schooling. And then there's what's called a doctoral degree. So what that degree is you have to earn your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, and then go on for 2 or 3 more years of schooling, and then you earn your PhD. So these are some of the top paying jobs. So there's mechanical engineering, computer engineering, there's geological and geophysical engineering, civil engineering, physics, applied mathematics, and industrial and manufacturing engineering. And college can be pretty expensive, so there are definitely ways for you to be able to help pay for college. So a lot of students qualify for financial aid, scholarships, grants, and loans. And the less money you have, the more financial aid you can actually have. And then there are work-study programs that help you get money as you work. So what if you're an immigrant with no legal documents? Can you still go to college? Yes, you can. So you can start early by telling your school counselor that you want to go to college. And then they'll let you know about classes that you need to take in high school in order for you to get into college. Then people from all over the world attend college, whether they are US citizens or not. There's plenty of international students that come to all over the country. And now it's time to go and film our fun project. All right, so today we're going to build the best bridge. So we're going to learn about material properties, strength, and weight. All right, and I want to say thank you to I probably should say doctor because it's PhD. I want to say thank you to Dr. Ben Finio from Science Buddies for today's ideas. So bridges come in all shapes, sizes, and materials, but what makes the bridge the strongest? So we're going to build a simple bridge with paper and test to see how much weight our bridge can hold. Okay, kids, today we're going to build the best bridge. So we're going to start by measuring our books about 8 inches apart. So you'll want to grab a ruler, and with the inches side, you'll want to place the 0 at the edge of one book, and then at the other stack, you'll want to place it to this 8. So that's 8 inches. And once they're 8 inches apart, what you're going to do is you're going to grab a piece of construction paper and you're going to place it in between the 2 books like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place a penny in the middle of the paper. And then we're going to keep adding pennies to see what happens. Okay, so we've got 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 4 pennies. So as you see, at about 4 pennies, the bridge collapses. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fold the piece of paper lengthwise to see what happens. So we're going to fold it just like this, like they say, hot dog style. Then we're going to place it again in between the 2 books, and we're going to go ahead and place those pennies on it again. Let's see how many pennies. Okay, we're already at 4 pennies. 5 pennies, 6 pennies, 7. Oh, keep going. Wow, this really doesn't want to collapse. Let's see, so as you can see, the bridge holds way more pennies this time than it did before. So last time, it only held 4 pennies, and look how many pennies we placed on the bridge this time. All right, so now we're gonna try something different. Or do you want me to go till it collapses?
Yeah, you want to,
Yeah.
you want to go, so, I mean, you could like even do like a handful or something if you wanted to. I mean, so.
All right.
And that's all because you folded the paper.
Right, all because folded the paper.
Right, yeah, which is interesting.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and keep placing pennies to see what happens. So as you can see, the paper is starting to fold. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, after we put that handful of pennies on, the bridge collapsed. But we were able to put way more pennies on just by folding the piece of paper in half than by just having the paper laying like this. All right, so this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna build what's called a channel shape. So we're gonna fold the paper in half lengthwise twice. So we already have it folded once from the previous time. We're gonna go ahead and fold it like this one more time. So we folded it twice. And then we're gonna use tape to hold the edges. Oops. Oh, is this new tape?
Yep, look at that, brand new, just for you.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna place the, so what this tape is gonna do is it's gonna stop the bridges. I'm not sure how is this tape?
It's just like a channel, as you kind of, it looks like a U, I think, right?
Yeah, but it says, it's, let's see, use a tape to hold the edges in place to prevent the bridge from unfolding. Oh, so like this? All right, so then you're gonna go ahead and tape the edges so that way your bridge doesn't unfold on itself. So we're gonna place one on one end and then we're gonna grab the tape and we're gonna place the other one on the other end. All right, so now that the bridge has been made, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it in the middle like that. Do it like this way so you can see. It's not quite the shape, but it's supposed to.
Yes, you kind of fold up the ends too, right? Is that what it is or something?
I think so, because it's like.
It's like a U. Like
right.
What a channel, yeah.
It's like, really it should be like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's kind of hard because of, now you can see why it holds more weight because it's a lot stronger. Yeah, there you go.
Aha.
Like I said, we can use money or we could use...
There we go.
We've got a whole bunch of other stuff we have too today.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually, let's try using quarters this time. So quarters weigh a little bit more and they're a little bit bigger. So let's see how many quarters we can put on this new channel shape. Let's see. All right. So we've got some quarters. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a handful and see. All right, let's go ahead and put another handful.
So by just folding it,
Yep, just by
increase the strength, which, you know, in theory, if you're building a bridge, you know what I mean, you wouldn't have a flat bridge.
All right. So, and again, this is, you know, we're gonna keep putting more coins on here and see. So we put all the quarters we had on there and the bridge is still holding up. The first shape, we can only put 4 pennies. Then the next shape, we put a handful more pennies, but this time you can see there's so much more. So just by having this shape, the bridge is able to keep its structure, which is super important, especially when you're driving. You don't wanna have anything happen while you're on a bridge.
Right.
See.
So finally, no, it's still.
No, it's still holding up. See, so far we
So
put.
we had a whole bag of quarters, a whole bag of dimes. We have nickels too, right?
Yeah, we're gonna put some nickels on here. So far we have a whole bag of nickels, dimes, and quarters, and the bridge still keeps its shape. So we're gonna go ahead and put a handful of pennies. So pennies are still holding it up. So look, and look, it doesn't even look like the bridge is close to falling.
That's a lot of money. All from doing that.
Oh, so it finally collapsed.
Okay.
But you saw how much money we were able to put on the bridge before it did collapse. And again, that was just by folding that piece of paper in a different way.
And that was like at least $10 in money.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with it, but it was like $10.
It was, yeah.
So what we could do, you want to try, we did money, you want to try, we have like nails or something?
Yeah, we can try, yeah. And yeah, so we'll try a bunch of different things and show you just how much that. All right, so we're gonna start, are these open? We're gonna start with some bolts and see how many of this single piece of paper can hold. If I can open it.
There you go.
There we go.
And I have a funny feeling it's not going to be very much.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with one and see how that goes. So as you can see, only one.
That was it.
That was all it could hold.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fold it in half and see now how many it can hold. Hopefully it can hold more than just one.
Yeah, because we at least had 6 or 7 pennies or something like that.
Okay. All right. All right, we'll start with our one. Oh, so this time only one when you use something other than money. So when you use these bolts, it can only hold one. All right, let's fold it into our channel and see now how many we can hold. Now when we did this with our coins, we held a ton of coins, so let's see how many bolts we can hold. Let's go ahead and fold this. All right. All right, so we've got our channel. All right, we'll start with our one bolt again. All right, so it at least held that one this time. All right, let's put another one.
Oh, it's going to hold a lot. That's even.
Let's see.
Moving.
All right, we're gonna keep going. So you can see this time with this shape, it's holding a lot more than before.
It hasn't even like moved. That's a whole box too.
All right, so we've used, oh, here we go. It's slowly starting. Let's see. All right, I don't know if you can see that, but in the middle, it's slowly starting to kind of cave in there. So we ran out of bolts, so we're gonna go ahead and use these boxes of nails and see how many nails it can hold. All right.
All right.
Here we go. Let's start. All right, I think it'll be able to hold quite a few of these nails.
I have a funny feeling it might hold the whole box.
Let's see. It looks like it's starting to slowly collapse. Let's see. But we've put quite a few. We'll keep going. Oh. As you can see, it keeps just a little bit at a time.
It's kind of caving, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still going, so let's see. Oh, we just had one nail slip off, so I think, here we go. Oh, there we go.
So that was a whole thing of washer.
And probably about half, almost a whole box of nails. So we got quite a bit of nails and quite a bit of bolts on there. So as you can see, again, when you fold it into that channel shape, the bridge is so much more stronger and is able to support a lot more weight. All right, thank you guys for today's lesson. Hopefully you enjoyed building the best bridge. Remember, keep studying so you can go to college, and we will have even more awesome STEM lessons and project builds for you coming up on the Engineers of the Future YouTube channel.